A replacement for CBILS and bounce back loans is expected to be announced shortly. Barclays Bank pilots a new program to help local businesses recover, and business confidence is on the up. All of this in the latest Business Finance Bulletin. The beginning of March, and you've only got 4 weeks left now in which to apply for a CBILS and bounce back loan. Yet the deadline of the 31st of March is fast approaching, and certainly based on the calls we've been having, many businesses are rethinking about whether they need to apply for these facilities before these loans close. Now, news is already coming out that on the 3rd of March in his budget, the Chancellor apparently is going to be launching a new state-backed loan. So it doesn't look as if CBILS and bounce back is going to be extended anymore. Instead, a new 80% government guarantee loan is going to be launched. However, and here's the thing that perhaps won't come as a surprise, the criteria to apply for the loan will be much tougher. The CBILS and bounce backs were obviously seen as survival loans. This new loan package, when it gets released, will probably be more focused on recovery and growth. Also, apparently, the banks this time will now be able to set their own interest rates. Under CBILS and bounce backs, there is a current interest rate cap of 14.99%. So not only will it be tougher to get, it'll also be more expensive. So watch next week's bulletin when we'll have full news of this new loan if it is announced. In the meantime, the latest figures for the CBILS and bounce back loans as of the 22nd of February have been announced, and in total now £72.9 billion has been borrowed under 1.6 million loan facilities. So a number of businesses still applying for these loans, and the figures are growing. So it's good to see that businesses are still accessing these funds. But don't forget that 31st of March deadline is fast approaching, so get your application in. It does appear that, albeit slowly, the economy is starting to pick up pace again. As we'll see later, business confidence is also starting to edge up. However, we have to accept the fact that many business owners are feeling a bit battered and bruised from the events of the last 12 months. For many of them to scale back up and recover, they're probably going to need some new skills and also remember some old forgotten skills. Well, it's good to see that Barclays Bank has recognized this, and they are now piloting a new program called the Barclays Rebuilding Thriving Local Economies program. Now, this program is being piloted at the moment in 4 towns across the UK, the towns being Bury, Kilmarnock, Taunton Deane and Great Yarmouth. So what does this program entail? Well, the first stage of the rollout involves access to 15 hours worth of online video content. The content covers topics such as assessing your business health and resilience, managing cash flow, how to build resilience, and also putting this all together in a resilience bounce back plan. So a lot of good content there for people who want to access the program. So if you are interested in signing up for the formal launch, which will be on the 22nd of June, just click this website, and it's far too long for me to read out. So if you're on the podcast version, I'll include a link in the description box below. Go there, register your interest, and see what you can do to try and get your skills back on track. So well done to Barclays Bank for this initiative. Great to see them supporting small businesses. Some more good news to close this bulletin with a look at business confidence. Now, the latest Lloyds Bank Business Barometer survey has come out, and for the first time since March 2020, business confidence overall has now started going into positive territory. The surveys found that more businesses say that they are feeling positive about the future, and in fact 29% of them are planning for growth. So it's really good to see that business owners are starting to get a feeling of confidence back. And this survey was undertaken before the news of the roadmap and how lockdown is going to be released. So I expect when the next monthly survey comes out, that increase in positivity is going to be even higher. And it certainly echoes the conversations that we've been having with business owners here at Business Loan Services. It's clear that many businesses are planning ahead, particularly in terms of wanting to borrow in order to grow, to purchase assets, and in particular commercial property as well. So it's really good to see that there is a feeling of confidence coming back into the market. If you do want to talk about your expansion plans and looking at different finance options, of course, don't forget to drop us a line, info@businessloanservices.co.uk. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share and subscribe to this channel. So that's it. Look forward to being with you next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful, profitable and safe week.